Welcome to the e-learning video of HCL Uday Partner Management Portal. This video contains the end-to-end navigation for corporate finance role. In order to log into the application, you can simply type Uday in the app search option on My HCL. Select the appropriate option from the drop-down. The application will take you to the home screen of the tool. Once you can log into the tool, this is how the home screen would look like. There are different tabs based on the status of the payout requests. We will discuss each of these tabs and details further in the walkthrough. On the right-hand side we have a notification bell. The notification bell would have any important actionable item along with necessary information. Adjacent to the notification bell, we have the navigation icon. The navigation icon shows the menu shortcuts to all functionalities. You can apply filter as well to search for projects. For applying the filter, at least one of the fields have to be filled. Let us understand the four status tabs in detail. The In Progress tab will have all the projects listed, for which payouts have been approved from your end, but pending with other stakeholders. For the projects wherein payouts have been released will reflect in the Paid tab. Due tab will have all actionable payout requests that need your approval. For the payouts for which SLA has been breached, will reflect in the Overdue tab. On each of the four tabs the projects would be listed as per the MOU number. The payment due date along with the MOU signing date and project duration will be visible. The other project-related details like name, partner's name, thematic area, region, location, total budget utilization, released amount, payment schedule and number of installments paid will be displayed in the line item. You can click on the View MOU icon to open a model window for viewing the MOU file. Now that you have a detailed understanding of the dashboard, let us take a test case and manage a due task from Corporate Finance Console. Under the Due tab, click on the gray area with the Forward button. The payment schedules for the project will be visible. For looking at all the legal documents uploaded by the partner, you can click on this icon. All the mandatory documents uploaded by the partner can be viewed. Each payment accordion will display the name of the project, PTM, thematic area, MOU signing date, location, installment amount, due date, payment type, status and data verification link. You can scroll towards the right to check the status and take action accordingly. For all payment schedules for which payment has been disbursed, the released amount will be visible. The transaction details link will have all related information pertaining to the payment transaction. The data verification tabs will also be visible. However, please note that as data verification is not required for the first payment cycle, it is inactive in this case. For all subsequent payment cycles it would be visible once data verification is completed by each stakeholder. At the end the last action button is the checklist for a completed payment cycle. The checklist will have actions taken by each stakeholder. The history button will have comments entered by each stakeholder. Please note that Director CSR is accountable for sharing action only for exception cases. Hence the comments from Director CSR will be visible only in other pointers for which exception was raised. If you scroll to the end of the page, you will be able to see attachments shared by different stakeholders. We will now take action on a due payment cycle. For such cycles, status will be due. Upon clicking on the I button, the pendency along with the SLA will be visible. If you want to review the data verifications for the four items timelines, expenses, monthly updates or quarterly reports, click on the data verification links. A separate window with all the data verification items will open. You can review each of the tabs as per your requirement. Once you have reviewed the details, you can hop onto the payout tabs for filling the checklist based on the project finance inputs or raising a query for exceptional approval. Click on the payout request for raising a query for project finance. On the pop-up page, for raising a query you can enter your comments, attach files and submit. For viewing the overall comments switch to the History tab. Overall sequential history will be visible, along with the attachments shared by different stakeholders. If there are no queries, and you want to fill the checklist, click on the Checklist button. On the checklist, you need to select the action from the drop-down for each pointer. Enter your comments. Please note that remarks are mandatory for every pointer. The remarks history will be visible via this link. After completing the checklist, towards the end of the page, you can attach any supporting document through the Upload Document option. You can fill your final remarks in the free text field. Then click on Submit button. The system will refresh, your inputs will be saved and will be non-editable. The documents attached will also be visible here. Click on the Back button to get out of the checklist. Let us check out what is the status at this stage. Scroll towards the right. The status would be updated as in progress. Click on the I button for checking the pendency and stakeholders accountable for the same. If you have raised the query, the pendency will reflect with the project finance. Else, if you have approved the request and is pending with internal audit, the same would be visible. In a situation where you and internal audit both have approved the request, the status will reflect as payment confirmation awaited. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you had a happy learning.